Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a little birthday haul for you guys. So this month is my birthday and I decided to go to Tangs, which is CK Tangs in Singapore. They usually have this very good deal where usually if you buy products from their shop, they have 6% rebates on regular products, and on certain special occasion they give you 12% rebate. But this time it's quite special in a way. They have certain percentage of discount for certain items. I think it's 20% off watches, etc. And for makeup they have 10% off, so it's like a one-time offer. So you have to shop all the different counters and then pay at the last counter, and you have everything 10% off. So I think this will be a good chance for me to replenish some of my products that I've been loving and maybe get a few things that I wanted to try, and from those brands that are not available in Sephora, so they will not have any 20% discount or whatsoever. So with the 10% coupon code and the 6% rebate, it's a good deal. So let's start with the first one, which is from Kiehls. So the first item of course is this one. This is the Calendula Herbal Extract Toner, alcohol free. I bought the big bottle again because my mom bought a big one, and I really like to use this as like a mask, like a quick mask. But yeah, so that aside, I love using this with cotton pads. They smells like chrysanthemum tea. I'm not sure if you guys have ever drank the Chinese herbal chrysanthemum tea. It's so fragrant that this one smells faintly of that, and it makes me feel like it's good. That drink is good stuff. So this one just reminds me of putting good stuff on my face, you know. And they have water petals in it as well, which I think it really just tells me that this is like a real flower product, you know. So I highly recommend this one. But if you can get it in London or any other place, I think it's far cheaper. And then the next thing is this Ultra Light Daily UV Defense. This is the new product. I remember when my mom got her own Kiehls product, it was not out yet, I believe, and she wanted to try the samples. And then was, I think, 1 week before we actually left for London, and when we came back we didn't go and get for the samples and anything, and because of the 10% I decided to get it. And this is the special, like, limited edition in a way. This is the jumbo size in 60ml, and the sales assistant told me that they only received 30 bottles of this today, and then after these 30 bottles are sold out or anything like that, the next restock will either be at the end of the year or the beginning of next year. And to be honest, I prefer the small bottle because it looks so much cuter than this. It's like so cute and nifty. You can just put inside your handbag and travel it with it if you're not feeling any, you know, makeup kind of days. So you just slap this on and just touch up as and when you like it. But what made me want to get this is that, remember that I told you guys sunscreen is something that's very important, but certain sunscreen just feels very heavy on my skin, and when I get back to Singapore it's so hot and humid that I just can't bear to put any sunscreen on, you know. So I'm like, oh, so hot, so sticky and stuff like that. But when I tried this on, I am quite impressed with the formula. And it doesn't smell like sunscreen or anything, and it doesn't have any white cast. So but what I like about this is what they wrote here: anti-pollution, and it is advanced UVA UVB technology and anti-pollution protection, and helps prevent first signs of aging. Yeah, and the selling point from the sales assistant was that it can actually be applied onto children of at least 3 years aged and above. So I think, well, that would be good. And yeah, it's oil free and all those, and I didn't want to have any sunscreen that clogs my pore and then cause me to break out instead. So I picked this up, tried the texture, it's quite nice. So I will check back with you guys how I like about this. I was actually debating between this and the Super Group spray sunscreen, which I think that is so much easier. You just spray and just pad and you can just go off, and it's not like sticky or anything like that. But the one smells a little bit funky. but we will see. So I got this one, gonna try and let you guys know. Next is this one. This is the Butterstick lip treatment SPF 25 in Simply Rose. I was deciding between this and the plum color because I saw, I think it was Makeup Box. It's a Instagrammer, it's a blogger. She used the plump one and I like it. But when I picked this up, I swatched this. I think this would be a better color for me because usually I always pick up this kind of lip balm, like balmy lipstick in this kind of plum color. Not this one, the plum color, and I don't quite like it, you know. When I swatch it, it looks beautiful, but when I applied it, I don't really like it. So yeah, so when I picked this up, the person told me that the most popular color is actually the one I'm holding, so I thought, okay, I'll get this one. So the packaging is really slick, and then you just screw it up. It reminds me a lot of fresh lip balm packaging, but just that instead of like this kind of metallic color, the outer portion is actually matte. It felt a lot like the Nars product packaging. So this is what it looks like. And then what I really would like about this is that it has SPF 25, which I think is very important to have. You know, lip balms that the color, it's over here. It's very important to have lip balm that has SPF 25 because you can always have some protection for your lips. And I'm actually trying to get off a little bit of that pigmentation that I'm having, you know, with scrubbing and all. It's said to be improving. But yeah, anyway, what I'm wearing on my lips today is the new Peri Pera Pink Moment Collection Lip Tint in number 20. So if you guys are interested, I'll link to my review, like first impression demo video down below. You guys can check this out. And yeah, moving on. Okay, so because you buy a lot of products, they give you some samples. Some of them my mom has already taken and kept it in her cabinet. So what I have here now is just the Midnight Recovery Eye Cream. And then I think when you spend certain amount of money, you have the deluxe size. Those are like sachets, which is like free, but you want to get deluxe size, you have to pay a certain amount of money. So my mom took the purple eye cream, like eye serum, yeah, but I took this one, the Nightly Refining Micro Peel Concentrate, which looks like, let me see if I can get it, which looks like this. Okay, so this one is supposed to be applied before. This is like a exfoliating kind of chemical product, and you're supposed to layer this underneath or before you put on the Correcteur drops, the one in white bottle, the white liquid, and then after that you put that liquid on, then you top it up with this one. This is the Clearly Corrective Brightening and Smoothing Moisture Treatment. So this is a gel, but it's like on that corrective line, so I think it will be much more like, you know, like with synergy. So it's like a gel texture and it smells very citrusy, so I'm hoping to see some kind of improvement. As you guys know, ever since I came back from a Europe trip, I have been breaking out quite often and quite a lot, and I have a lot of acne scarring. So this is what I am going to be you know, into now. So that is all from what I got from Kiehls. Next, dun, 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 my first ever Clé de Peau product. Okay, so yes, I love their products. Long time ago, I always wanted to try, but their products are always very expensive. But this time I jumped onto the bandwagon and got the Correcteur concealer. Yeah, I think they revamped it. My shade is in almond, and this is the new packaging, and then inside you have this one. I'm not sure if this is too dark because I really like the Nars Radiant Matte Concealer in a Pod in custard, but I feel like that is a little bit too dark even with my tan. Then I went to swatch. There's a few colors. This is the second one. First one was ivory, almond, beige, I believe it was honey, ochre, and then mocha. When I tried it on, I still have the swatches. I'm not sure you guys can see. You can see this too. Yeah, so yeah, so these two over here, these two marking, I'm not sure. So one of them is almond and the other one was ivory. And now I think after oxidizing on my hand, I think ivory might suit my skin tone and almond might be a little bit too dark. But I did try this on this eye here at the makeup counters. So, you know, I'm not sure, but this one look brighter. This one is the Giorgio Armani Pot Concealer. I was actually intending to get the concealer, the liquid concealer from Giorgio Armani, but it didn't manage to do anything for me. I tried it on this eye and it looks like I didn't do anything to it. I mean, it's improved coverage, but the coverage is not enough for me, you know, and I don't have like serious dark circles that I'm concealing, but yeah. So then the sales assistant kind of recommended me to use the pot concealer, which was this side, and she said if you powder, I think it looks beautiful. I mean, it's a little bit pink base, and that's why I feel like it's covering up a lot of my dark pigmentation, but I can feel that it's quite heavy, a little bit heavy and a little bit thick, you know. It's not like as thin as I want it to be, but I really like the finish, so I might go back and get it when there's a 12% rebate, but for now I'll be using this one. But I'm not sure if this color is going to be the same as Custard from Nars. I'm quite sad. Then I might need to go back and change. Then they gave me this one. This is the Clé de Peau Concentrated Brightening Eye Serum. They give me a simple size. So that is my product from Clé de Peau. A lot of people is buying a lot of stuff from there. I've tried, yeah, like veil corrector, like primer kind of thing. I quite like the smell, the texture as well, but I'm not sure if it is really worth the money. I mean, it's not super expensive, but it is on the pricier side. It's $100, and this concealer is $105. Woohoo! Yep, okay, moving on. Last product, Nars packaging. They killed it. This is their plastic bag, their paper bag, and they got a magnetic closure. Right, so as you guys know, I have been really tanning lately, and I think that instead of, yes, I went to the Giorgio Armani counter because I want to get the Luminous Silk in number 6 so that it can match my tanner skin tone, and that will be my tan summer foundation. But they have 5, and then they have 5.5, and the next jump is 7. Like, what about people in between? You get what I mean? Like, what about people with olive tones? And I believe that a lot of people like me, they have an olive skin tone and they can't find a match, and it's like, I don't know what to say about it, but it's okay. They have a more variety of colors. So anyway, I went to get Laguna bronzing liquid, and it looks like that. Woohoo! Okay, it's a very nice packaging. This one is the usual, the Will Go sticky type of packaging, and the bottom is just a matte glass, and it looks like that. Really nice. It's good for bronzing up, and I'm gonna try and see if I can use this to bronze up any foundation so that I don't have to buy the foundation then, because this is still cheaper than the Giorgio Armani foundation. That one is $90, this one is $65, I believe, so that is a steal. And yeah, this marks the end of my birthday haul, a mini one, and I'll check back with you guys about how I like these products and how I kind of been using them and how I feel about them, you know, a little bit like a review, mini review on all of them. Yeah, so, oh yeah, before I end this video, I just want to give a little shout out to the Peri Pera Ink Gelato in number 12, I believe. That color is so beautiful. I wear that the whole entire day for today. I touched up 3 times after meal and one after a lot of talking. I find that the only bad thing about that is that you kind of have that rim, that inner white rim in the middle of my lips, because when you talk, when you press the lips together, it happens to me when I'm using certain balmier textured lipstick, like lipstick, cream lipsticks, like cream lip balms, lip glosses. Most of the time lipsticks kind of just wear off in the middle. so it happens to me and I don't quite like it, but the color is so beautiful. The formula is the same. I mean, it's just very silicone-y, but I liked how it looked on my lips. It makes it so velvety smooth and I really like it. I mean, it's a little bit drying, but the color is to die for, so I highly recommend getting that one. I just touched up using the Ink Velvet because, you know, I wanted to try something for the video and I have to touch it up. So yeah, that is the end of the video. I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!